Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode from the RambleCraft server. And I can't keep this thing straight. And we are starting things off today in the Nether, because this is where I want to do some work. We're in our crazy tunnel that we built quite a while ago now, and for the most part it is complete. It goes a really long way down that way, and down that way it's all done. But the area near our spawn portal, it isn't done. As you can see here, we've got the netherrack and the basalt coming through, and there's just a lot of it that's not finished. And then down here near Hocus and Chase's portal, really open, not done at all. And then when you get back to the central area where the spawn portal is, it's just netherrack. So I have dug this out. I did this a few episodes ago, and this is what I want to do today. I want to put in some kind of nether hub. Now, I do have a really crazy idea. It's going to be massive, the thing I'm thinking of. So hopefully I can get that to work. I probably won't get all that done today, but I'm going to do my best to make a lot of progress. But first, I think what I need to do is get this tunnel finished off, because there's not absolutely loads of it to do. And I do have most of the resources I need. In here, I've been gathering up some spruce wood, and I've raided my storage area that I had just down there. And this is what I managed to get. So spruce and dark oak, I'm definitely alright. The only problem is, I may need to go get some terracotta, because this is all I could find, these measly 2 pieces. Luckily, we do have another one of these ice paths down to a badlands, off in the other direction, so I'll go grab some. Actually, I forgot to check this chest. I do have a little bit more, so let's grab this. I still don't think this is enough, so I am going to have a little trip to the badlands, fill up a shulker box, and then we'll get some building done. Well, that can't be good, can it? I was just coming down to the badlands, and there's a hoglin. I was worried about this when I built this actually, because I knew it did go through a crimson forest, but this is the first time I've actually seen this happen. Right, I'm going to need to put some buttons on this path. Never mind. Okay, there's always something to do, isn't there? Okay, the sun's going down, and I think that'll do for me. Didn't quite get a full shulker box, but you know what, that's near enough. This is going to be way more than we actually need, so let's grab this, and then we'll get back and get some building done. Okay, so this is now done, and I must say it is looking a lot better. I didn't realise how much of this I'd just left, and it was looking really janky, but now it's all done. Same design has been carried on all the way down, and it's looking so much better. So really pleased that I got this done, but I really needed to get it done so I could see where this was going to end, because I have a plan for building a nether hub in this area, and it was dependent on where this pillar ended. What I'm planning on doing in here is having a roughly circular shape, and I've marked out the first side of it here, so it comes out a little bit and then the curve starts going around just like this. And if we just go over here, we can see that I've also dug out this bit and I've put the pillars in where they're going to be on this side. So this is just a quarter, but what I can do from here is now mark out where the centre is going to be. So if we just carry this line down here, and then from the middle of this one, we can figure out the centre, and it's probably going to be right where that hopper is, so this one needs to go. And also, I'm going to need to move this one back as well, because I don't want it sticking out in here. It's probably going to end somewhere around here, and then I'll figure out the other side where the pillars are going to go at that side, and then I can move this one back there as well. But what I actually need to test is, if I put another portal right there, will it sync up to the one in the shopping district? Because it doesn't look like much distance, but as you know, each block in the nether means 8 blocks in the overworld, so moving it this far could make quite a bit of difference, because this one isn't exactly in the right location of where it should be anyway. I think it should be around here somewhere. So I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to put another portal here and see what happens. Okay, so I've got that all marked out now. Got the portal built, and just before I light it, I just want to mention, you'll see these piglins roaming around, and we are in a crimson forest, so that is very, very dangerous, but I tried to be a little bit smart. What I've done, I grabbed some gold leggings, they had Unbreaking 3 and Fire Protection 4, I've added Mending to them, and now we should be relatively safe wearing these. Right, let's give this a try, see what happens. I really hope this works. If not, I'm going to have to move the portal in the shopping district. We're going, oh no! That's nowhere near, is it? Right, okay, I need to do some calculations. Okay, let's talk nether portal science. I know, it's a very exciting subject, but sometimes you got to do these things. When you set up a portal in the nether, what you do, look at the coordinates, and then you multiply those by 8 on the X and Z coordinates. And then that is the ideal location of where it will appear in the overworld. Now, we saw where that happened. That was in the ocean, just next to the Mushroom Island, which is not where we wanted it to be. If there wasn't a portal in the ideal location, what it'll do is search for another portal that's active within a 128 block radius. So unfortunately, the one we do have in the shopping district, it was just outside of that, and I mean by a couple of blocks. It was so close. So what I've done, I've actually set up another one just next to the rocket shop, and this one is actually syncing alright. So if we go through here, that's working alright, but if we go back through, this will actually find the other one because that's closer. But what I should be able to do is if I deactivate this one and then go back through here, it should go to that same one again. And then if we come back through this way, we should go to this middle one. So let's give this a try. No, I forgot about this one. This is the upper one that's still here. This is obviously still closer as well. Right, let's try that all again. Okay, we're through. And back through again. And that's come to the middle one now. Right, great. Now, what I also want to happen is to be able to leave the existing nether portal in the shopping district. And when we go through that one, I think that should also sync to that one as well. I'm hoping. So let's give this a try. Even though this is technically out of range, I think it should still work. Yeah, so that has synced to that one, so that's great. But at some point, I will be replacing the one in the shopping district and making that a lot fancier. But for now, this is at least working. So I know the design I've got that is going to be centered on this circle that I'm building will definitely work. So I've got that synced up, that's great. That's the hard part. So now we just need to build something pretty. Actually, no we don't. What we need to do first is actually mark out the rest of this circle, because there's going to be a lot of digging involved around here. So we should probably get that done and figure out exactly where this is going to be. So while I'm doing this, I just thought I'd mention a few things that are going on the server, because I'm sure you've noticed that the RambleCraft server has been fairly quiet recently. There's been a few people dropping off, taking breaks, doing other things. So it has been a lot quiet, and it's seemed to be dying off a little bit, and I was really scared that it wasn't actually going to continue. But things are looking up at the moment, because a lot of people have been logging back in, doing some stuff, and we've all got some crazy plans for doing a lot more stuff. So really excited about that. And while I was actually building that tunnel, Hocus and Chester were both on, so there was actually 3 of us on the server for the first time in absolutely ages. So that was a lot of fun just chatting to those two while I was getting on with stuff, and I'm looking forward to a lot more stuff like that in the future. So with that in mind, and with this server continuing and everyone having big plans, I've got to get a crazy nether hub going, because we can't have an awesome Minecraft server without an awesome nether hub. So that is what we're working on today. Right, so I'm going to mark this circle out just like I have at the other side, and I'll get it done all the way around, and then we'll have a look at the task that we've got ahead of us. Okay, so I've got a little bit of digging done, and I've got this whole area marked out, and it doesn't really do it justice with all these blocks in the way, because all of this does need digging out, and that's going to be a real pain. But I'm committed to this now. I've got to get it done, and it's quite a big area. Don't know why I can't just build a little room with another portal in it and have some tunnels going off. No, that's not how I do things. But anyway, it was my decision, so I'm going to stop complaining. So I've started marking out where all these tunnels are going. Obviously, we already have the 2 existing ones. The one to the west that goes down to the Christmas village, but there's also my base, Amradon, Chester and Hocus down there as well. And then over this way is the one to the Badlands. And then also I was thinking that Binary, Beastly, and Chemistic would join up to this one as well. But unfortunately, this tunnel actually goes down here. But this is probably going to be before where this one starts. I'm probably going to have the boat dispenser just here. So what I did think would make more sense is if we had a tunnel going further that way for those three. That's something to figure out at another time, because I've got a lot of work to do at the minute. So I think what I'm going to do first actually is get everything dug out. I really want to build this portal, but first I think we need to do a little bit of digging. I need to go repair this pickaxe because it's nearly dead, and then we'll jump into a time lapse and get some digging done. Okay, so pickaxe is repaired, and now it's time to get a bit of digging done. And I also really need to spawn proof this place as well, because as I said earlier, this is a Crimson Forest and there's lots and lots of piglins about. And I just came down here and there was loads of them, but because I've got my gold pants, I felt invincible. I opened these chests to put some stuff away, and then they all attacked me, didn't they? Because that's the thing. So let's jump into a time lapse and make this place a little bit safer. Okay, so things are now looking a little bit different around here, but as this guy is demonstrating, it's not completely safe yet. But you know what? I don't think he can get down. I'm going to leave him there. Right, so we've got all these walls built up. We've got all of the netherrack dug out. Well, most of it anyway. I know this is really tall, but I honestly don't think it's tall enough. I think I do need to go a little bit further for the design I've got. But for now, this should do us, because what I actually want to get done today is build a crazy nether portal in the middle of this room. And the reason I'm doing that first is mainly because I don't have the resources I need to do these walls. So as you can see, we've got these dark oak stairs as a trim around the edge. And then where this netherrack is, this is actually where the walls are going to be. So this cobblestone will stay, and then we'll build the actual walls in front. And what we're going to use is smooth sandstone. And I never mine sandstone because I never use it. So that's why I've not got any, and that's why I'm not doing it right now. So between episodes, there's going to be a lot of mining in the desert trying to get some sandstone. But for now, we're just going to get this portal built. Right now, I need to gather some more resources, which seems to be a general theme for this thing. What I need for this is dark oak and the warped wood, whatever it's called, the green nether one. I never have much of that. And the dark oak, I did have quite a bit of. But then, as we've just done this tunnel, most of it's gone. So I need to go chop down some dark oak, chop down some warped fungus, and then we'll be right back and get on with building this thing. You stay there. Okay, so resources have been acquired. And I went a little bit mad, as I always do, but you know what? I really love chopping down trees. I like to just get carried away doing this, stock up, and then I should have enough to keep me going for a while. So, let's grab a little bit of this, and we can actually make a start on doing this nether portal. I think this is actually at the right height of where I want it, but I want to go up a lot taller. So, if we just take these top three out, and there's no one else online at the minute, so we're not going to be interrupting anyone getting to and from the Mushroom Island. So if we just do that, and what I'm going to do is put some warped stairs going up to here. So should we come out? Yeah, we're coming out 2. So I'm going to have like a square column in the middle, and then the nether portal is going to be in the middle of that. So actually, let's rip out everything, and then we can see where we're going. Okay, so that's that right. So we'll put the cobble underneath, because we're not going to see this. just like that. No, I hate misplacing obsidian, so annoying. Right, cobble there. I'm going to have stairs on that one. Maybe just 3. And then we'll have slabs there, and then stairs on that one. So I have a crafting bench. Let's do this. Okay, so we'll have slabs there. And then we're going to go stairs like that. And like that. That looks pretty cool, rather than just having stairs going straight up. And then at the sides, we're going to have the warp stem. But I'm going to strip this going up like that. And this stuff looks awesome. I really like that. Then let's take this up a bit, and we'll actually figure out how high I want to go with this nether portal. Should be stripping these as I go. So offhand, like that. Right, okay. So what have we got here? We've got 4 here. So let's go up a bit further than that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty good. Let's go with 9. Yeah, because I'm going to have quite a lot of stuff above it as well. So I think 9 should be more than enough. Right, so let's just finish this off around this side. And I bet I don't have a flint and steel anywhere near me, do I? Never bring a flint and steel. Yes, I've got one. Brilliant. Okay, another quick test. Got to make sure this is alright. Yep. And then back through. Okay, that's great. That's working. Okay, so let's get some dark oak stairs, because I do want a bit of a trim around here as well. So where's this? Is going to go like this, I think. I might actually change that out in a sec, but I just want to figure out where this is going. So the dark oak is going to go in this corner. No, it's not. It's going to go diagonal to this one. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Let's do that like that. And then we can have the trim going around it like this. Yep, that look cool. We're getting somewhere. And then we'll strip these as well. And then these can go up. And then this will surround the whole thing. So, yeah. I like how this is going. So, I think what we'll do now, we'll jump into one final time lapse. And we'll get the rest of this built up. And hopefully, at the end of it, we'll have a very, very cool looking nether portal. Okay, and there it is. That is the final portal. And I think, even if I say so myself, this looks pretty good. I like this. It turned out very well. And it's going to be a great centrepiece to this area once we get everything else done. After the time lapse, I spent a little bit of time digging the netherrack that was at the top. Apart from that bit there. And I've also got this side to do as well. But all this side's done. And I've added in slabs at the top just to keep this area nice and safe. There's still a little bit of a gap here. But I think pretty much everywhere else it's sealed off now. And the reason I've done that is because while I was building this, all I could hear was ghasts. There's gas everywhere, and I just didn't think of sealing the whole thing off. So now that's done, I feel a little bit safer. And then if we just jump up here as well, test my enderpearl skills. I've missed, haven't I? Alright, that was terrible. Try again. Alright, so in here, I've slabbed all this as well. So this will never be seen, but I've just made sure that nothing can spawn up here as well. And I think that is looking pretty good. So between episodes, I'm going to have to do a lot of resource collection. Mainly the sandstone, because we are going to need a lot for this. I haven't worked out exactly how much I need, but I'll figure that out. And we'll get enough to get this done anyway. So as we aren't ready to do the walls yet, I've just slabbed this area as well. Just so we've got nowhere for these things to spawn. You're not proving my point. So, this has gone pretty good. We've got a lot done today. Really happy that this tunnel's finished now, because this was looking really bad at this end, but it's all done now, so that's great. We've got this room pretty much dug out for what we're going to need to build the rest of it, and then we've got this crazy nether portal in the middle as well, so I would call that fairly productive. But, as you can see, my pickaxe is in dire need of repair, so I'm going to go do that, and I'll probably get on with mining some sandstone. But for now, I'm going to have to leave it there. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.